Hello everybody, Kulumas in here, and today we'll be doing What If Deku Has Bond's Power, Part 3. So, in the last part, Deku just met Zero and was living with him for like 2 years, I believe. So, continuing the story, one day Deku would be going around the city and would hear a rumor going around saying that someone has found a door beside a mountain, which Deku would be confused as he would go up to the man and ask him, so what if there is a door in the mountain? Why is it so special? As the guy would tell him, because the group of men that found the door sent him some guys and they never came out. Oh, okay. Which Deku after that would go back to Zero's hideout and tell Zero about it. After that, both of them would set out to find the dungeon, which they believe is the Fountain of Youth. Now, after a couple days, Deku and Zero would be right in front of the giant metal door, as Zero would buff up to his beastman form and told Deku to get ready, which Deku would do so as he takes out his free section staff. Now, Zero would have opened the door very slowly and quietly, and going in, as Deku followed him close behind. When they got in, it was a dark room. As the light turns on, they would be terrified to see a couple of dead bodies on the ground. Now, Deku and Zero would have started to hear something coming towards them, which is big and very loud, as they would see a giant monster with red skin and black horns. Now, the monster would charge at them, trying to kill Deku and Zero, which they would dodge, and this is when Deku yells, "Banishing Kill!" as his free section staff would glow and extend, which Deku would use it to cut off the monster's left arm, as Zero would start to punch and kick at the monster, knocking it back. Now, the monster would slash at Zero with his right arm, which Zero would get knocked back to the wall, as the monster would breathe fire at him. Now, Deku would have saved Zero and said, "Get up, old man. This is not the time to rest." "Shut up, brat. I'm not that old." "If you aren't, then move!" as Deku pushes Zero aside, avoiding the monster's attack. Now, Deku would have yelled at Zero, "Hey, you got any ideas to kill this thing?" "Maybe. Bon, hold him!" as Deku would stretch out his arm and use a snatch to stop the monster's movement, as Zero would run towards the monster, jumping up and punching it. And with one final yell, he will punch through the monster's chest, leaving a hole behind. Now, Deku would have smiled and gave Zero a thumbs up, which Zero would smile back. But this is when Deku would yell, "Zero, watch out!" as the monster would get up and grab Zero. As the monster would try to eat Zero, this is when Deku would use Vanishing Kill to cut off the monster's remaining arm. As the monster would cry out in pain and would try to breathe fire at Deku, which Zero would jump from the monster's severed arm and would push Deku aside, saving Deku and taking the heat, which would burn him. As Deku would shout, "Zero! Damn you! Vanishing Kill!" as Deku would cut off the monster's head, which would kill it. Now, Deku would rush towards Zero as he sees Zero heavily burnt and said, "Damn it, Zero, why did you do that?" "Because I don't want to lose my son again." As Deku would say, "No, you can't die. You can't die here. We still have to get the Fountain of Youth, remember?" "Wait, that's it. The Fountain of Youth." "Zero, you stay here and try to stay alive. Please don't die until I come back with the Fountain of Youth." As Deku would go from room to room trying to find the Fountain of Youth, killing everything in his way. Now, after going through 5 to 6 rooms, Deku would find the Fountain of Youth, but it would be guarded by a huge 3-headed dog. As Deku would charge in with one of the dog's head would breathe ice at Deku, which Deku dodges and proceed to quickly kill the 3-headed dog by slicing off all of his head with a Vanishing Kill. Now, Deku would rush towards the Fountain of Youth, only to see the fountain disappear, leaving a cup full of water behind. As Deku would take out an empty bottle from his bag and pour all the water from the cup and into the bottle, closing the top and running back to Zero, hoping that he is still alive. Now, Deku would be back at the room where he left Zero, as he would see someone he thought he would never see again. He sees Dick holding Zero's neck, saying, "You know why I killed your son, Zero? It's because he was weak. You know, you should have seen his face turning from hopeful into despair. You know, that face he made before I killed him was very..." As Deku would punch him in the face, sending him flying through the wall. Now, Deku would tell Zero that he got the Fountain of Youth, as he looks at Zero, seeing a hole through his stomach. And with Zero's dying breath, he would tell Deku to drink the fountain and kill the bastard that killed his son, as he dies in Deku's arms. Now, this will be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye!